Hello everybody and welcome back to beautiful Crown Folds to Anno 1800, looking at our finished World Fair. Yep, we do have a couple of things actually that we can do right away. We have a busy session ahead of us. First of all, I want to finish this World Fair here now and reap the rewards of what I can get out of it, of a tier 2 at least. Next time we're going to make tier 3 once I have all the you know, burritos and stuff like that. So let's unveil the rewards. Let's see what we get out for our museum here. And oops. Yeah, that is disappointing. So only some general decorations that we can put somewhere. Not really useful for me right now. Doesn't matter though. We might continue right away. Archaeology and ethnography, we can go now. That is something we can definitely use for the museum then. And what we can see right away, I think we have everything. So champagne we have. The felts we do need to get though, so we can get them over here. That should be easy. Goulash, oh, we don't have any goulash anymore thanks to our latest item. I think we still should have some goulash on board. Otherwise it's going to be interesting. Yeah, we still have goulash, right? So for this World Fair it's going to be okay. For the future we might have to look out for getting some goulash on the way. Now for the felts, we should have them on one of these islands here. So there we don't have it. In Maribo we also don't have it. Oh, wait a second. We should we get it out of an alpaca farm? I'm pretty sure that we should get something out there. Alpaca wool. No, we don't have that yet. Let's just check it real quick. I think it might be a bit rusty when it comes to the World's Fair goods. Righto, there we have them with the Bombin Weaver. Now for the Bombin Weaver, there is actually something we can combine here right away, and that is the Bombin need that my obreros have, right? So if they have the needs, then we have more obreros, and in that case here, we have the cotton, right? So if I remember correctly, yes, we did not destroy our cotton production, and I knew for what? First of all, for the bombins, and second of all, for the shoes that we're going to need for the scholars later. But for now, this is actually fine and dandy. So we should be having, yep, our coffee ship San Juan. I'm not going to put it on the coffee trade route just yet. And let's also just check real quick. Do we have something here? No, unfortunately we don't. So let's use San Juan on this trade route, a new trade route that we have from Rio Grande to Playa del Carmen. And this one is taking the cotton fabric. Right, and San Juan is going to be on that trade route, and off you go, you little bugger, off it goes. Now, one thing that we need to do here though is we need to activate those farms again, and I'm just going to activate, I think around 6 of them should be fine, right? Let's make 6 of them for now. Let's activate those guys here, and then we can also activate 6 of the cotton mills again. So let's just do this, and I'm not going to make all of them activated at once there. Those guys here, right? If the ratio is correct, that is. Let's just check it real quick. Actually, yep. 3, 4. I've got 4 now activated, so that means I need 8 of them to be activated here as well. Right? So that is working. There we get the bombin production then up and running. So this is going to be nice. Now that is only one of many things. And another thing that I tried is I tried to reset the military mod that we have, because I think Princess Ching was a bit bugged out, right? And in fact she was. After reinstalling the mod, I have now finally been able to go for a ceasefire with her. So for now we are on friendly terms again with Princess Ching. She had to accept. Why? Because basically we have a better score now military wise. So in that case she still declined the treaty, but it might still be on the list there once we get higher on her reputation. But for now it is fine, and we do have finally a ceasefire with Princess Ching again, so no eternal war. Righto, back in Cape Trelawney, we actually have another thing that we want to do, and that is we want to finish the next phase of the Townhall monument. Let's just have a look, and yes, it is the wrong way, right? So just as I expected, I don't know how we could fix this one. So for now, I could either have it looking towards the embassy. It makes also a bit of sense, right, to have that here, but then it would look away from our from our Christmas market. So there I still would need to think about a solution here. I really would like to have that tower though on that side. So all we really lose here is a couple of building resources, right? Other than that, it's just a shame. It just you know, requires a bit more space than other than that. Yeah, as we can see, there is no way for me to figure out which side is which. It's just looking identical. So we're just going to make the lottery working for us again and place it like this. And I just hope that it works for the next time. But sooner or later, 50-50 chance, we have to finish this one. We do get the materials in anyway. That is one thing. Another thing is I am eyeing this island here. And why? Because there's zinc on it. Look at that. Perfect. This deposit that we need. And I'm purchasing shares here actually from Princess Jing. It's actually the island from Miss Hunt. But Princess Jing was actually close to taking it over, I think. And in that case, we're fighting her on this one now. Because I really, really want this island here with the zinc on it. It's just quite valuable to us. Another thing that I have. One other thing that we can finish now is in the old world. And that is basically turning in the propeller, right? So that we have the lighthouse. There it is. Let's turn it in. So this was the last quest. And the propeller has been debarnacled and fitted. And I must say, it does look splendid. However, Mr. Bargover and I have since crossed swords over a lack of power in the engine room. They do need steam motors, 40 of them. What? 40 steam motors? That's actually no small task. Let's go back real quick to Crown Falls. There we have Brilliant the 3 or the 3rd. Let's put Brilliant the 3rd on this task, or PC Italian. PC Italian is going to wait here now in the harbor area. But this ship here we can actually send with 40 steam motors. It was, right? Yes, 40 of them. And off the ship goes. There it is. With a bit more steam motors than originally planned, because we might just sell the rest, right? We only have 10 million. Yeah, I want more. Let's get back here though, because we still have business to do in the old world. First of all, that's interesting. We received the first quest ever from Princess Jing. Right, so Archibald sent me a note to thank me for the cookies, but I didn't send any. It must have been my mother. I know her. There is no way this gift had good intentions. Go there and make the cookies vanish before someone cracks them open. We actually get, something for the Botanical Gardens, a rare item, Jerusalem Sage. And we might just put it on then. Yeah, let's do this. We have 30 minutes and let's pick up the cookies here. My battleship will do this very careful task of getting the cookies to Princess Jing, and this is going to be the first battleship in the harbor of Princess Jing in ages. So a new premiere that we have there. Off you go on this very important task. It's about more than the cookies, of course. It's about diplomatic relationships with the princess. If we get high enough with the quest as well, we might just go for peace then as well at some point, right? Because at the moment we still only have the ceasefire. Once this is over, we might be at war again, so we need to be careful. Now, another very interesting thing is we want to take over another island. There's some cargo in the ocean, I know, but we're not going to pick this up. I want to go for something else, and that is Pleasance. Why do we want to take Pleasance? Primarily because it's in the way of our trade routes and is always attacking our ships. There's Big Baddie. So whenever I send a clipper this way, or a cargo ship, it's getting attacked by the big guns there, and we're going to stop this nonsense. Let's send my ships right into the harbor area. I hope I'm not going to lose one, though I think I will. There's the first shot, and just look how strong Big Baddie is. With one shot, she can actually damage 3 ships there.
Fleet ready.
And yeah, please destroy Big Baddie first. We have our battleships on that. They can fire quite a lot there. Oh, I only have one battleship I can see right now. So hopefully we can still do this. As we can see, there's quite a lot of damage now coming in. I think they're focusing my battlecruiser there at the moment. Oh, she's got a lot of defense, I just noticed.
Stations.
Big Baddie's down. Let's take down this harbor cannon there next. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, the first ship is going down. And we can turn in the quest.
There is no
So good. And there it is, +5 on the reputation. Oh, this is actually not looking good. I thought we would be more powerful than this. Those harbor cannons, don't forget that, have been increased with the mod, have been strengthened with the mod, and it seems like they are so strong that I barely can take them down. One is down, there's still a big one out here, and another ship of mine is going down. We might still be able to do it with my battleship, right? So this might still be something. The Scurvy Dog is already waiting to continue with his trade route. Oh boy, 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 boy. We still have a couple of warships in the other areas. So that we got also now the Jerusalem Sage. Let's get this one to Calm Prefecture. So this is kind of like our hub from where we go to Crown Falls.
Fleet ready.
Alright, we're losing another warship there. And then we have the battlecruiser and the battleship. Whew, this is going to be dirty though. I might have just taken it over with the shares as well, to be honest. We might have been more lucky then. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? What we can do in the meantime is, as we can see, more ships are coming out. We can still continue building more battleships, essentially. Right, and I might also buy a few more, purchase or construct a few more warships there. Off you go. Oh, and yeah, harbor overhaul imminent. Very good. One is down. It's just the warehouse now, so we should be able to... Oh, and a gun. Alright. Ah, heavy warship close by. Let's send it in. And the next tower is down, so it's really just the warehouse here now, and the morale is already crumbling. There it is, finally. We lost a good ships there, but we got the island. There's also some loot once again. Let's just have a look what we got. Moon orchid, so this is something for the botanical garden that we can take then. That is fine. And the other ships, well, they're going to wait here. I think we're going to keep those ships now here because she might try to take it back. Now, we have the Scurvy Dog. And don't forget, you know, we had this trade route, this very important trade route from Sleepy Hollow there. So, in that case, we do need to reactivate the trade route here. We can have the waypoint now more to the island that we just got. And look at the history of this trade route. Insane, right? We lost quite a lot of ships there. Terror was the latest one. And now we're going with the Scurvy Dog. Off you go. Bring us luck. Hopefully you can survive this one a bit longer than usual. Meanwhile, in Playa del Carmen, we have now the first cotton fabrics coming in as well. So the only thing we do want to have here now is, first of all, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of the... Yep, ponchos is actually full. So this is fine. What we can do here now, let's just see real quick. Do we have active production? We have a perfectly happy population, so I can make it plus 50%. Let's build the next houses here. One of them is going to be important, and that's the felt producer, right? So this one here is producing then out of the alpaca wool with a ratio of 1:1. So let's just keep that ratio and have 3 more, or 3 of them for now. They can do the job. Do they actually, what do they require? Farmers only. That's good. We have enough farmers. Let's make a 4th one, just because we can. And then we have the Bombin Weaver, right? So this is the next production chain that we can now finish. Producing every 30 seconds, so 2 of them should be fine for now. Let's also have another warehouse in this area. And this is, yeah, still far away from the city there itself. So we have all of that. I might actually build a few more of the alpaca farms, just to be absolutely sure that we have enough wool available there as well. And then another warehouse for them to transport that. As we can see, there's quite a lot of people waiting, quite a lot of carts waiting. Down here in Maribu, we are full, we're stuffed on bricks. So let's get all the bricks there to Playa del Carmen. Off you go, so that we can do a bit more. Back in the old world, we can now turn in this quest here with the steam motors. And yes, all those piston arms firing in perfect sync. Thank you. Now if you cross all your toes and fingers and don't sneeze, then the Great Eastern may finally be ready to leave the dry dock. As my savior, you shall be the first to know when it does. Alright, so it's going to take a couple of, I guess, minutes. And then we should be having the Great Eastern finally available, also for construction. And yep, while we're here in Archie's Harbor,
duty done.
Let's just see how much we get out of this. 1.1 million. So this was worth it, right? Selling a few of these steam motors is always a pleasure to do. Actually, also the trade route that we created in the last session is now finally working. So we have a lot of zinc in Crown Falls. Actually, it's climbing also rapidly. So this might be a good chance of increasing my brass smelter capacity. There we still have 2 more that I can place here. Let's also upgrade the warehouse there real quick. So 2 more are working. As we can see, all of them are also being powered by electricity, or with electricity. Can we, by the way, yep, we can still squeeze in 1 more if we want to, or here. Let's do this. Let's use this one here too. Dirty stuff, but absolutely required. Speaking of workers, we don't have that many workers available right now. So I'm just going to upgrade a few more of my farmers. And speaking of farmers, we have already a good and decent farmer island, right? Which is Kareth. Well, I think we're going to go with another one. And this would be here, Heavenly Gate. Heavenly Gate has the resources, and Heavenly Gate has a lot of space and the oil, right? So two things that we actually want to achieve here, and we can do this right now because we still lack the oil, and that is getting Heavenly Gate here going. So we got more resources coming in. Actually, yeah, almost over 200 tons for most of the building resources. One thing that I want to do here right away is I want to get the shared workforce activated so that we have the commute pier. Let's just place it there somewhere as well. There you are. Hello and welcome. In the harbor area. This is just a beautiful island, by the way. Right? Plain fields. A big mountain there in the background. A waterfall. A really nice island. If it would be my only island, my biggest one, I could create a perfectly beautiful town here. But for now, we'll have to go with, well, a rather smaller farmer town. So let's get cracking. I do need to get my fisheries first. Let's have 2 fisheries for now. Let's have 3 fisheries for now in the harbor area. This should be fine. And then we're also going with the first blocks of houses to also create this beautiful little town. It's, by the way, raining right now. And the marketplace and the pub as well. And of course a, well, fire station. We can have that around the corner.
Drop in the ocean.
We still need a couple more farmers, and Crown Falls is soon not the place for that anymore, right? So we do have quite enough farmers there for now. Let's have this block here, and then I should be able to squeeze in, yeah, very good, another block of houses there. Perfect. Timber we have. Let's build all of them at once. The marketplace, the pub, and the fire station. And for those fishermen, I would like to have, yep, a little market or warehouse there as well. Looking good. Let's just have another block here, just because I can. And you know, I'm greedy when it comes to that. Alright, there we have those guys. Now, what we have here is the copper as well, that I'm intending to, well, take. And let's get the road up here to the refinery. For the oil, let's just check. Ooh, it's actually pretty far away, isn't it? City status of village we have also achieved, but let's have... Nope, let's have the oil harbor here as well, in this area. It is connected with the global workforce already, so we can just now build us the small oil harbor in this district there. Just beside the fishermen. It's actually looking rather fine. There we have then the railway. For the railway, let's just see that we can kind of squeeze it in there with a few houses there. So there we have the houses, and then we have the railway. Right, and up here we have then the... Well, let's have it beside the street. Looks more elegant. All the way down here to the harbor area. There it is. And out here, we just need the oil refinery now. How many can we squeeze in? We can't have all of them. I can have those 5. Yep. No, actually, I might be able... Oh, very close. I might be able, if I build it here, to squeeze... No, it's not possible. Let's have it down here. There we have it. And then I just need a train connection. And that's it. Let's build it. Let's build the oil harbor. And the only thing we now need is those oil wells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I build all of them at once? I think we still lack something. A bit of timber, no problem. Alright, back to my industrial zone. We lack, as we can see, some steel beams right now. What's the reason for that? Reason number 1 might be that we don't have enough steel. Let's check it up. We are stuffed with steel. We have 2,500 tons of steel. So the other problem might be that we don't have enough steel works. They are also not being powered. That was the problem that we had before, because everything is tightly together here, as we can see, and there is no real connection between the street and my power station. We can go around this problem though with the trade union, because I found some good items last time as well. And one of them is this one, Angela McEver. And she provides electricity for all the buildings in its vicinity and also reduces the workforce that is needed. Let's activate this. And boom, all of them now, also the steelworks, have electricity and thus getting boosted once again. What else do we have here? Machine factory, they are close by, but we're not having them in the area there. The steelworks, weapon factory and heavy weapon factory productivity 30%, and the maintenance cost is being reduced. Let's take this one too. And the cab assembly line is a bit too far away, or is going to be a bit too far away. I think that's it for now, but it's fine already. So the steel works have been boosted. Nah, I can't do that yet. Right, so we cannot boost the productivity of that at this point, just because I don't have enough happiness there. Oh, with the steelworks though, I can reduce the happiness far away. +4. Let's keep it with +4 at the moment. And I've seen some item there that is boosting my mine output. So let's see if we have, I think here we would have it, copper and zinc close together, so that we could afford a trade union between them. Right, this one just costs us a bit of influence, so that is fine. And then we can have this one. First rate sapper, all mines and quarries productivity 50%. This is beautiful, right? So the zinc mine here gets another 50% productivity. Let's also have a paved road on it so that the cars can travel faster this distance here. Very important to have that for now. That's the zinc. Let's just have a look at the shares. One more minute, I can purchase the next share. And then let's get back to Heavenly Gate.
Ready?
The Godspeed here is done. Let's continue. We should still be able to build a few more houses there. The fishermen are working, and I might actually just have another trade route then active. We should have at this point enough schnapps again. That's not enough, right? So that is not more schnapps. We should be full on schnapps though. Oh no, actually, yeah. We might need to continue producing a bit more schnapps there. Now, the ship is coming in. Let's just wait for its arrival. Can we see Crown Falls from here? No, we can't. Right, that is a bit too far away. Would have been nice though. There we got enough timber. Let's finish this production here. Boom, there we have them. And ladies and gents, we have the next oil production up and running. I might increase productivity here. -20. We could also just find some items and I boost it with a trade union. Influence is no longer a problem, right? So this is something that we can do just fine. The train is on the way. All we need now is a oil tanker. And there it is. Swamp Rat 4. Swamp Rat 4 is doing the job for us now. Let's activate another oil route from Heavenly Gate to Crown Falls. And it's all the oil we get. Swamp Rat 4. Off you go. Perfect. More oil for Crown Falls.